Hello friends, Jennifer Pearson here, and I just felt like I should come on and do kind of a year end for the collective. It's like recent years have really tended to have something that impacts a lot of people, all of us. So I'm going to take a look at these. This is the Enchanted Map and the Tao Oracle. So we're going to look at these. If any of them need clarifying, then I will use the Morgan Greer, which I have shuffled over here. But we might not. So let's just take a look. We have Protecting Treasure, Magic Prayer, and Gentle Gardener. And I just kind of had the phrase steady as she goes coming to mind. So with Protecting Treasure, just that. There's something that needs to be protected. We might be a little tamped down, but you can see there she has an umbrella. Maybe you can't see, but she has an umbrella. She's on her treasure. She is the treasure, part of the treasure that is being protected, right? To me, she is the most important part of the treasure being protected here. So you protect yourself, and then you protect whatever else you have here, belongings. But we have here clouds and sun. So there's the idea that things will clear up. You do have to at times protect yourself, but things will clear up. There's even a very faint rainbow here that actually lands right there. So she is the treasure at the end of the rainbow. So both of these decks can give either harsh messages or gentle messages. This is the most cautionary of the messages that we have of these three. So that's not bad. That's not bad. That to me, this is to some extent in our control. I would say even to a large extent is in our control. Okay, Magic Prayer is the next thing. And this is, I always see this as kind of something pushing her forward. So it's almost a card of surrender. So that's kind of where I get the steady as she goes. It's like, don't push the river kind of a thing. Don't push the river. This is the sort of thing I personally have trouble with, which is trusting that there is something that will move you forward. There's something that you're not that aware of that will carry you forward, that will move you forward. Or all of us, since this is collective. There's an aspect of trusting some other force to move us or situations forward. Something that we can't see, whether it's divine or some other process that is in fact out of our control. So there's this that's in our control, this that's out of our control. And then we have the Gentle Gardener. So to me, that's be gentle with yourself. So the Gentle Gardener is an elderly woman who's looking down on these eggs that are hatching. So it's like any projects. How about this? Treat projects as long-term projects. Things that are going to be gradual, but they will hatch. Here she's got some helpers. So you've got eggs here, and you've got fairy helpers, and it looks like I'm not sure, a little snail or something, that are in the service of the Gentle Gardener in terms of watching over, like Protecting Treasure, and helping to incubate these eggs. So yeah, treat everything as a long-term project and potentially get help in your protecting of your treasure, or fostering and bringing along, tending. As a gardener, you tend things, maybe get helpers to tend any of these projects. And the projects could be other people, could be learning, could be animals, it could be anything. But you're tending something that is a long-term project. Or we are, even collectively, it could be, again, you're having to trust, be patient, but observant of whatever you're protecting here. So you check in, you tend, you weed, right? Okay, let's take a look at this. We have increase. So it says sharing, reaping rewards, overflow, expansion, flowering, encouragement, fertile ground, abundance. So that's very positive, and it's a very vibrant card. So it's good things. I don't think we need to question that. It's kind of things taking off. Here you have the gentle gardener, and I don't think this is a progression. I'll be back in just a moment. And I don't know that these two cards relate to each other, but they kind of obviously do, in the sense of if you have an increase, protect it. So there's something here that if there's any kind of unexpected boons that come your way, to respect them as an overflow, right? We have overflow, expansion, we have flowering, and we have gentle gardener. We have abundance. And so don't necessarily go out and spend it all. You need to protect it. Gentle gardener, use it wisely, which includes sharing. There is sharing here. But there you go. I will leave it up to others to decide what they would do with an increase. And I'm trying to look at this in a larger way. So in a larger way, this would mean I would say some economic prosperity that we haven't seen very much of in quite some time. That would be nice. So that would be larger economic prosperity. But here we have splitting apart. So this is impermanence, collapse, deterioration, but also letting go and surrender. Eliminate the old and death. So what this card depicts is rocks. Which rocks, pebbles, they are the result of a process of splitting apart. Some larger thing is being split apart. So there needs to be an expectation going into 2023 that it will not look the same on the other side. That something that is currently cohesive could divide for better or worse. And I guess that's where we need to have some faith if we relate to these two cards. So we had increase here and then splitting apart. And so it could even be that there is an increase that is divided amongst various parties. Again, there was sharing here. So it doesn't always have to be ominous, right? The splitting apart. All right, the last one. This is one of the more enigmatic things. The corners of the mouth. That's what it says. The corners of the mouth. The keywords are nourishment, health, well-being, providing for others, creating balance, nurturing the body, mind, and spirit. And we have that under Gentle Gardener. Again, these were not necessarily meant to clarify these or be related, but hey, if they seem to be, why not say so? So Gentle Gardener, nourishment, even the protecting treasure to some extent, although this strikes me as financial here. This could also, with this relationship here, potentially be financial, but not necessarily. It could be that something ends and we really, really need to trust that process and make sure that we nourish ourselves as we go through it. So again, nourishment, health, well-being, providing for others, which is also the Gentle Gardener, so we may need to step in. Especially we may need to step in for or with somebody, for somebody who is experiencing this splitting apart situation. If we're the person who is splitting apart, we may need to have faith or allow others to nurture us, to be the Gentle Gardener for us at some point during 2023. I don't think that this is like all of 2023 will be this, but these are major things that will be encountered or themes that are likely to show up during the year, and it could show up at any time of year. Again, I don't take this as a sequence necessarily. Some people could experience this first and then this and then this, but there are things that are going to show up during the course of the year. So it's a matter of being prepared. And I would say to being open to, because we've got good things here, so be open to the increase, the Gentle Gardener, either giving or receiving nourishment, receiving, even the magic prayer could be receiving help from others, or letting others move things along for you, move you along. Again, it's kind of surrender, it's kind of letting go, which is the splitting apart as well. So to me, this is cautionary, protecting treasure. This is a warning to be prepared, not to be caught off guard if something starts to fall apart. Otherwise, these are some lovely, lovely cards. So hopefully 2023 will be nourishing and prosperous, or at least show some positive developments in terms of prosperity. And that even if we have some splitting apart that makes things look different at the end of 2023, that we will have gained more than we will have lost in the overall process. So this is going to be it for this year, at least I think so at this point, with the things I have to take care of moving forward with the holidays. So thank you to everyone who has supported this channel, continued watching and commenting through the past year as I've gone through numerous changes on this channel in terms of trying to find something that I can do given my own shifts and changes in my life and my health. So I wish you all wonderful holidays, and I will see you again in 2023. Take care. Bye-bye.